What's going on, Bulls Nation? Welcome in to CHGO Bulls Postgame.
Hey!
Coming to you live from our studios here in West Loop, downtown Chicago. I am Peck. You can follow me on Twitter at Bulls_Peck. Joined by my guy, Big Dave Bow. BAWL Sports. Our pal and producer, Joey Spathis, is on the controls. Son of George. And
he would be proud.
Kicking us off in the guest chair, it is our good friend, diehard Bulls fan, came all the way from France, y'all. The man who helped us set up our Paris trip this January of last season.
That's a fact.
It's Easy in the house.
Hey!
Bonjour, Chicago.
Easy!
It's
you
so
here.
good to see you
I did it. Yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I tell the story all the time of when we left the what was the gym called we were at?
The one ball arena.
The one ball.
When you were giving me a ride back and we were just talking, having a conversation and everything.
Right.
And you were just expressing how much the Bulls mean to you. You know what? And you were like, man, I wish I could just, get a job in Chicago. And I was like, oh, what would be the great things you love about Chicago? What would be the one things you like to see? You were like, one, the Chicago Bulls, and two, the United Center. And that was it.
Yeah, right.
That's all you were like. That's
and during this trip, I gave my resume to a lot of guys, like random.
Oh, you handed the
like
resume
to some hotels, to some restaurants. I don't give a shit.
Oh, this is a business trip too.
No, yeah.
Oh, I like the style, Easy. I like the style, son. Easy ain't playing, dog. He's serious about this. Bulls love is a serious thing, all right? And he's got it. All the way in Paris. He's got it, damn it. But they ain't have it for us tonight, did they, man?
They did not. Shout out to Jelly who in the comments who said, at least the takeover is fun. This team, the takeover was fun. Shout out to everybody, some of whom are still hanging out with us here in studio for post-game. Like, people are here hanging out.
What's up, Benjamin?
We got
Abdul is here.
We got fucking,
my brother's here. Like
JR from the GR is here.
Joey's face
Big
when he
John
met
Watson
JR,
is here.
Joey's face when he saw JR.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was a special moment.
What about Joey's face when he met Alexis?
Can I give a shout out, please?
Please
because I was talking to Alexis. I didn't realize we're having 1 million people at the studio tonight. Obviously, he would have been on my first class guest. He would have been producing the show tonight alongside of me. But Alexis, for real, it was unreal to meet you. We'll talk about it more later, just about the takeover experience. But shout out to you. Shout out to your girl, Jen.
Shout out.
It was really awesome to hang out with you guys.
Correct.
Awesome to hang out with all these guys. But what a great night.
It was awesome, bro. Like, honestly, this night was awesome. Somebody asked me on Twitter, like, why do you guys subject yourselves to this? Why are you going to games? I was like, because we get to meet the fans that actually enjoy what the hell we do.
Anytime I start to wonder why, that's the answer.
That's it. Like, the fact that they enjoy what we do is still mind-blowing, bro. We trip on this shit all the time. Like, they're like, dude, they actually look at us and like us and, like, listen to us. It's crazy to me. Like, my brother will tell you, like, I still don't believe this stuff.
No.
You know what I mean? He's like, dude, you better start. you got to start understanding this, man. It doesn't cross my mind at all, man. But when you get guys like my man Easy from Paris, for God's sakes.
From Paris, y'all.
From Paris, dog.
The thing, guys, is like what you say on the show, because you get the mic to say it. That's what we think all the time. Like, as a Bulls fan, and you say it louder, so that's cool.
That's true. We do say it pretty loud, Easy.
Yeah.
This is why we're here.
Yes.
We are a voice for Bulls fans. We are a platform for Bulls fans to interact with one another.
Yeah.
Like we are right now, late on a Friday night. Shout out to everybody hanging out in the chat. Hit that thumbs up if you're watching along with us.
Yes.
And, like, honestly, y'all know I'm a cynical asshole. You know this, right?
You?
That is the thing that I enjoyed about being at the United Center tonight. Because I'm going to tell you right now, after the rant I went on Wednesday.
Classic.
And then the column that I wrote that came out today.
Classic part 2.
There's a part of me that felt like a hypocrite being in that building tonight.
Okay. Explain.
I mean, I didn't pay money for my ticket, but somebody did. And I felt a little bit like a hypocrite because right now I'm a Bulls fan who wants more.
Yeah.
Feels like we deserve better.
We do.
And I am fed up and I'm completely checked out on this team right now. We're still going to be here doing pre and post game for you guys every night, but I'm a Bulls fan who's pissed off and fed up. And I was sitting there in the nosebleeds with our fellow Bulls fans tonight, some of whom were rooting along as the Bulls made that comeback in the fourth quarter. And I was sitting there chewing my mustache, rolling my eyes at every Bulls bucket.
Your mustache. First of all, that's impressive that you're chewing your mustache.
Oh.
How do you do that? That's oh my God.
I'm not going to do it on camera because it doesn't look
Please
great,
don't. That's for the ladies. That's for the ladies. That's for the ladies, bro.
It's a nervous tick when I'm miserable or uncomfortable about something. That's what I have. But I watched Bulls fans who were there that night erupt as the Bulls were making a comeback in that game.
Yes.
And my
They love this
salty,
team.
cynical self was sitting there around all of y'all go, oh my God, the Bulls made a comeback. Oh,
Yes.
Kobe, dunk. Oh, and one. Oh, 3-point shot. We're only losing 88-89 now. And I was sitting there the whole time being like, yo, F this team, F all this BS. I'm done.
There's video
I
of
feel
this.
like we need to have a representation of Bulls fans who feel like me right now and Bulls fans who were excited to watch that comeback tonight.
No, that's
Because
fair.
Bulls fans exist in all shapes and sizes and
Correct.
all different colors.
Correct.
And yuck.
I was nervous.
They lost, by the way.
I was nervous watching the game in the nosebleeds because I could sense the growing anger of people around us as you stood up and chanted "Sell the team."
But it's cool. I was there, Joe.
It became
This is why
very
I do my job.
Yeah, well, I knew that nothing bad
was
was
cool.
going to happen.
I got it.
I said, "Big Dave's here. He's not."
But
gonna-
did you see me start talking to the people,
Yeah,
everybody
you
around?
were you were explaining.
I know what I'm doing.
And I like that you explained, hey,
Yeah.
this guy doesn't hate the team.
Yeah.
He actually loves the team probably more than 99% of the people here.
This is why he's doing
And,
this.
and exactly.
None
But
of
to
y'all are
anybody
gonna
in the
cry
comments
on air
who's
for
saying
this.
Matt Peck went to
None
the
of y'all.
game, he supported it, don't worry. He wore the Sell the Team shirt, and he got his Sell the Team chance. He got his money worth tonight.
did.
I promise you that.
There's video of this. Kevin had video of all of this, dog, of every single emotional moment that happened.
I can tell y'all
He
right
had
now,
video.
and I'm not afraid to say it. What's up, Joe?
Well, I was going to say that we do have Will the Goat
Yeah, I'm about to
Gottlieb
say,
calling in
Go call.
because, we're a little bit, our time
We are delayed.
So, should we-
We want to bring in Will to go right now?
yeah, we'll
wanna
bring
go
him in
talk
here
it?
in,
You can do
in,
that.
in just about a second here. We could bring in the
Look
GOAT.
at the quaff. Look at this man.
All right, here we
Look at
go.
the quaffness. Let's do it, Joe.
Early segment.
That's where he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Joining us in
Quaff
the
King!
first block, Will the Goat Gottlieb on the Go Talk hotline. Follow him on Twitter, Will_Gottlieb, for all of his Bulls updating and reports. Make sure you read everything he writes for us, allchgo.com. Will, that is a second straight loss to Orlando. This one counts in the NBA in-season tournament, which for the Bulls is done, 0-2. Was there anything that Billy or any of his players after this loss tried to take away positively? They did, just like they did on Wednesday, make a half-hearted effort at a comeback in that game after, once again, holding themselves to 33 first-half points. What was the vibe in the locker room after that one?
Petty.
Well, first of all, I just want to say, Easy, don't get too comfortable in my chair, all right?
Talk that, Will. Talk that shit, Will.
Easy,
I guess that's mine now.
Yes.
Hey,
I mean,
come through to me, Ease.
let's switch. I'll go to the music.
He would rather be where you're
sorry.
at, Will. He would rather be where you are.
I'm sorry these are the two games that I've had to see you at. This is tough against these Orlando Magic. But the one thing I'll say that you kind of alluded to, Matt, was that, somebody asked Billy, like, do you, is it just like, are the guys waving the white flag? Is this it? And he was kind of like, I get what you're trying to say, but like they wouldn't have made that sort of comeback 2 nights in a row if they were just done. And so I think there's still a little bit of fight left in this team. The players are frustrated. Nobody likes to lose. Zach mentioned that a couple times. And it just, yeah, it sucks because they're playing poorly, but they're still giving themselves a chance to win in spite of that. And then when you can't close, it's just that much more frustrating. DeMar, very disappointed, but I think still feels like they have the locker room, the mentality, the talent to be able to turn this thing around. Zach, I think, is just really frustrated, but felt good about the way they tried to come back. And at a certain point, it's just like, are you playing terribly or are you just missing shots? I think it's a combination of both of those things, especially in the first half where they scored 33 points for the second consecutive first half. But they can't keep digging themselves in these holes, and they know it, but they also don't have any answers for it. It's like, what is this ability to dig yourself out of these holes in the second half, and why can't you play that way in the first half? And it's like, sense of urgency. That's what they say. And then you're like, well, why can't you have that same sort of sense of urgency in the first half? And they're like, if we knew the answer to that, we would correct the problem. So it's frustrating to everybody. I understand the frustration from the fans. The players definitely feel it. But I think that's just kind of where we are, is like there just aren't a lot of good answers.
Well, one guy that has kind of flown under the radar with his, how he's been underperforming is Kobe White. And he's a guy I've given a pass to because I'm like, I understand in these months that he's in, he usually doesn't play well. And closer to the end of November into December, he starts, picking it up. But he had another game where he played 29, almost 30 minutes, and he had 4 points and 4 assists and a couple of turnovers for the Bulls. Has he spoken about – I mean, he had the awesome dunk, the and one and things like that, which was cool. But, again, that was in the fourth quarter. So that means to that point, he had 2 points. So what do you attribute this to? Or is there something that you're seeing Kobe White doing, or is he just in a slump right now?
Well, I don't think it's just Kobe. I mean, all these guys are shooting terribly. The Bulls are like 25th in effective field goal percentage, maybe even 28th. None of these guys are making shots. Zach finally gets hot for like the first time since that 50-point game in Detroit, and actually had a really good scoring night. But at the end of the day, like we've talked about this so much, this team does not have margin for error. And they're doing with their record what they're basically doing in these first halves, which is like digging themselves into a huge hole. It's really hard. I mean, they haven't won 4 games in a row. Dave, you had the stat. I mean, Zach won 4 games in a row for the first time in 2021-22. They haven't done it since. So you're 5 games under 500 now. The margin for error is gone. You have to be perfect the rest of the way. And I think there's still a little bit of hope. I mean, the other thing is like Billy's trying stuff. Billy changed up the starting lineup for like the 3rd time this year. When everybody was healthy, he finally put in Caruso. And to me, that's like all right, I'm not messing around card anymore. Like I'm going all in. We'll like put our best player out there. And I respect that. I mean, I think he should have probably been in there to start the year, but he's now gone through Patrick and Torrey Craig, and it's 12, 13 games in, and he's gone to his best guy. So it's like, it's go time. They just like, they can't afford to have these like slow starts in November and December and then start heating up in January. They can't afford to get off to these slow starts in games in the first quarter. The negative 12 net rating in the first quarter, as I was looking this up earlier. They can't keep doing this themselves. But I also don't know that they know how to not let this happen. And that's the problem.
What was said about the Caruso inserted into the starting lineup decision after the game?
Billy said he's been thinking about doing it for a couple games. Caruso obviously missed a few games there with the toe injury, and then he wanted to give him 1 game to get reacclimated, get on the court, get some more minutes under his belt before he went to it. But then ultimately, like I said, went to that lineup today. And I think the challenge for him is you want to keep him around 24 to 26 minutes per game. And you want to start him in the first quarter and close him in the second quarter. So now you're basically going, 12 straight minutes in between the end of the first quarter, start of the second quarter, where he's not on the court. And he's your energy guy. He's the one that's supposed to pick everybody up and get the games back in line. And so if you're not starting the game well, even when he's out there, and now you don't have the guy who you can bring in off the bench to like get the game close again, that's where you're in trouble. So I think there's still some tinkering. Like Billy played DeMar and Zach together without Vooch. He's never really done that before. I really do think Billy's trying stuff. Like, people have been frustrated with him. People were frustrated with the last play. I'm going to write about that. I thought that was actually a really well drawn up and well executed play. They just happened to hit the third option. I get the frustration. People are going to try to find a person to point their finger at. But to me, there's just like a laundry list of problems on this team. And yes, Billy Donovan is probably one of them, but tonight it did not feel like he was top of that list for me.
No, I agree with that. Oh,
Know who I'm pointing my finger at?
you know, a lot of fingers you were pointing there, man. I was next to you watching. Will, the bench did not play well tonight. 8 points off the bench. I believe.
Total?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is that for real?
No, I'm dead
8
serious.
bench points?
Yeah, 8 points, bro. Drummond had 5. Torrey Craig had 3, which means guys like Javon Carter, who played only 9 minutes, had 0 points, and Ayo Dosunmu didn't score at all. And of course, Patrick Williams did not score. Like, what the hell? Well, like, I wish I had a more like intelligent question for you to ask this, but what the hell? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me that these guys can't put the ball into the bucket. And I understand Ayo's not a scorer, but he can still, do some things. But Patrick Williams, man, like, the fact that he comes out with 0 points, and of course the classic 2 rebounds, but 0 of 3 from the field, only took 1 3. Javon Carter with his, like I said, only had 9 minutes tonight and things like that. What the hell, Will?
I mean, I think that's part of the conundrum that Billy's facing right now, where you want your best player out there to start the game. And I'm done with it. I'm saying best player. Caruso's been their best player this year. You want him out there to start the game.
That's not a good thing.
And so you put him out there. But then what does that do to the bench? Now the bench is not – they're not able to play to that identity that we talked about, where they are getting steals. They're picking up 94 feet. They're getting offensive rebounds. They're getting runouts. They're shooting threes. They're getting up and down. Without Caruso in there, you just have Torrey Craig and Javon and Drummond, and that's fine, but it's not the same without Caruso. And so that's where these scoring droughts come in. It's a lot to manage, and I think Billy's going to continue to tinker around with stuff. Like the fact that he's now basically cycled through all 3 of his power forward options, that tells me that he has not found something that he likes. It also tells me that he's trying to find something he likes, right? He's not just like running out the same thing every day because he doesn't know what to do. I think that, in addition to the fact that they are trying to fight themselves back into games, like they're trying, it's just not working. And I think that's what's even more frustrating. Like, it's like when you're, in class or something and you're working on a project, and if you just don't care, it doesn't really matter to you what kind of grade you get on it, because you're like, I didn't try. But if you're putting in a ton of work and you feel like you did a really good job and you get like a C- on it, you're not going to feel good because you feel like you should have performed better. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening right now, is they're just like underachieving their talent level as a group. They're not meeting up to their standards. They felt like they went to Nashville to try to like solve a lot of these problems, and they're not working. None of it's working. And it's frustrating, and they don't know the answer. And like, I don't know. Nobody knows the answers. It's kind of crazy.
Will just actually told me how awesome he was in high school just by that statement right there.
That's true.
Like, he actually had
That's
good,
true. That was a
things
subtle
there.
flex.
Go ahead,
At any point, like in the second quarter, I look at the scoreboard. None of the player on the floor get a point. 0, 0, 0, 0. I mean, in the middle
That's
of
how
the
you get yourself to 33 points at halftime. That's how you
yeah,
do
right,
that.
right. And that's when I decide to sit down on my seat.
I mean,
You sat my man down. He
I mean,
came all the
in
way
the
to
middle of
stand
second
up.
quarter, like I never saw that before. No one ever.
You flew all the way out here to see something like
Scores.
trying
You're the
really
man.
hard
Yeah,
and
you're the man.
caring a lot and still getting a C- is being a Bulls fan. That is what we are living with. Will, before we let you go real quick, as the Bulls look ahead to another, back-to-back essentially against the same opponent, they got to play the Heat twice, starting with the second night of a real back-to-back tomorrow. do you anticipate Billy changing things up even more? Because he threw out throw Caruso into the starting lineup tonight because I've tried most everything else. What else do they have at their disposal when they, welcome the Heat tomorrow?
Well, I think they'll probably give this Caruso with the starters look, 5 games or so, which is what they did with Pat and Craig. The one thing I can think of just off the top of my head is maybe you flip Ayo into the starting lineup. You bring Kobe in off the bench. You kind of juice up that scoring guard role when you still have, whether it's Craig and Javon and Drummond out there, or maybe Caruso's in there and you let him play a little bit longer, but at least you have a guy that can get up some shots and score and give him a little bit of freedom with the ball. The other thing is, I mentioned this earlier, he played DeMar and Zach together and brought them out together. He doesn't really do that. They've only played 5 possessions prior to this game together without Vooch on the court. So I think in most instances, you're going to have one of those 2 guys on the floor at all times, and that's going to hopefully prevent the scoreboard from showing 5 zeros at a time. But that's kind of the 2 options I can see. But again, it's just like clearly Billy is grasping at straws here because the guys that they brought in this summer to try to solve the problems, Torrey Craig and Javon Carter, have not worked out. They haven't played very much. Now Torrey Craig's lost his job. Javon Carter hasn't earned the trust that he clearly needs from Billy Donovan in order to get on the court. And now you're looking at all right, well, if these guys who are supposed to come in and help fix problems aren't doing that, then what do you do? And that's where, I think there's still room to go downwards.
Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes, Will. Thank you for joining us, man, for our delayed post-game show tonight. Make sure all y'all out there in Bulls Nation are following along with our guy, Will the Go Gottlieb, Bulls Insider, Will_Gottlieb, for all of his updating reports. Make sure you read everything he writes for us, allchgo.com. Will, we salute you for watching that crap tonight.
Before you go to break, I want to show this for Easy Road because Easy brought us something.
Oh my goodness!
Easy brought us gifts out here.
And I thought you were gonna drink it before the show.
No.
Just after the game,
He wanted to, but
I've had some beers tonight.
You did.
If I poured myself a heavy glass of red wine before post game,
we wouldn't have made it.
Well, I mean, we would still be here doing it. It would just get a little squirrely.
Fair point. That's a very fair point. But he brought us the French wine. Right there, y'all see that? You know what I mean? Yeah. Out there, brought us this right here.
I miss the wines of France, baby.
Say it in French.
Huh?
Read it.
Say it in French.
Chateau des Combes.
Was he close?
That's good. That's good.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
You heard what he said. That's right, baby. That's how I roll out here. Give me that right there. So that's that. But there were other gifts. There were other stuff in here. From Matt, what do you have right here? The Eiffel Tower.
Pistol to kill myself with?
Well, that's one of the things, but there's an Eiffel Tower for you, sir.
Bless his
That's
heart.
one for you right there.
Easy, my guy.
This one right here.
Remember when we went to the Eiffel Tower?
For me?
Crazy.
Look at this right here for me. Dog, I appreciate this right
The
here.
Arc de Triomphe?
Yes, sir.
Exactly, yeah.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir. He threw that to me. And Joseph,
man.
he brought something for
What
Baby
did he bring
Joey.
for Baby Joe?
He brought something for Baby Joey.
Yeah, right.
He brought
Baby
Baby
Joey.
Joey a nice snow globe right here, dog. And Eiffel Tower, dog. Look what he did.
That's so nice of you.
Look what he brought for Baby Joey, man. Come get this. Come get this wonderfulness
man.
he done brought out here.
Look at that.
All the way from another country.
Beautiful.
Just for you, man. Just for
Beautiful.
Baby Joey. Get that right there, dog. That's awesome stuff right there. Shout out
Love
to you,
that.
Easy, man.
Our guy, Easy.
I have, again, Easy, there was no way we could have done what we did in Paris without you.
True story.
Right?
Yeah,
Nothing we could have done.
You know, I need to say it again, but like watching you guys after this kind of loss, I mean, you don't imagine like how helpful is it. I mean, we're all in the same situation. We're sticking together,
Yes,
like
sir.
I said, and we need you. I mean, we really need you. So thank you, guys.
Thank
just
you, man.
just a thank you.
No, thank you, bro. And you're here for one more game, right?
One more game
Okay. All right.
against.
Let's get a
my
win,
guys.
huh?
Tomorrow?
Let's get Easy a
Yeah.
W, man. Let's get Easy a W, man. Yes. Give us. Hey.
I mean, I honestly, it's just, I love it so much because, you know, you're taking your turn coming through Chicago and being here with us Just like our guy Mark K from Australia came and took his turn here with us. Just like our guy Jimmy from UK Chicago Bulls.
Shout out.
Came here and took his turn hanging out with us and experiencing what it means to be a Bulls fan in the city of Chicago. And I feel like that overlap of international Bulls fans and Bulls fans who are here in Chicago is so freaking important.
Correct.
Because it doesn't matter where you are watching this team. We're all in the same boat. And it's a nice reminder that fans everywhere, all over the globe, love this team and just want to talk about it with their fellow Bulls fans.
Yeah, man.
And you are a tried and true example of that.
Yeah, and it could be like 7 o'clock for you, 2 a.m. for us. I don't know, 6 a.m. for someone somewhere. During these 2 hours for the game, we're all together.
Yes,
and
sir.
like the Bulls family community, like the fandom is huge. It's huge, man.
Yeah.
And even in France, guys listen to you.
Yeah.
A lot of people listen to you. No,
crazy.
for real.
Which is crazy.
It was pretty nuts.
Because you hooked us up with like the biggest NBA YouTubers in Europe when we came and hung out with y'all in Paris.
Right.
You know, shout out to Trash Talk over there in France. Bastian and Alex, freaking NBA content
And
legends.
Leonce.
The legend.
Yeah.
Leonce the legend. We can't forget him.
Those are people who everyone who's an NBA fan listens to over there. If we as Chicago local Bulls fans can get just some tiny piece of Bulls fans over there in Europe,
And
it's
not
an
not
honor.
not just them. I mean, there's another Twitter account. The name is 50 Nuance, like it's in French, but they love you too. And that's a really huge Twitter account. I'm gonna show you after that.
Oh, please do, bro.
50 Nuance.
Man.
Yeah, we
That's
gonna
in
talk to
French.
them
Yeah.
too. No, I know.
They love you.
Thank you, man. Damn, this is awesome, dude.
I want to
International
throw the
shit.
towel in on this season and just go hang out in Paris for the next 4 months.
I think that says a lot, dog. I think everybody wants to do that.
Okay,
Thank you for being here, bro.
We have to take our
for being
first
here,
break, and then we will come back and continue talking about tonight's game or whatever else is on your mind, Bulls fans out there. Nearly 300 of y'all watching late night on a Friday. This is what you're doing with your Friday
Thank you,
night. We
Ariel.
appreciate
Appreciate
you. Let's get that like button to a higher number than it is right now.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you are subscribed to the CHGO Sports YouTube channel
Do it.
so you get alerts every time we go live.
Huh?
Sometimes with our boy Easy.
Easy.
Big Dave, tell the people out there in Bulls Nation
Oh.
the cooler they need
Let
to
me
buy.
do stuff. This is what JR here for, man.
This is
Shout
what
out.
JR is here
JR,
for.
you about to come on here too live. I'm telling you right now. You about to get up on this chair right now. Let me talk to you for a second right now. Look at this thing. And my brother, Jay, I need you to see this. He loves the Bears as much as I do. Look at this right here. All right? You might think it's just a bag that I keep some awesome stuff in here. Maybe I do. But also, ladies and gentlemen, it is a cooler. All right? You keep your frosty beverages nice and cold up out here, dog. Look at the detail of it, though. Look at the Chicago as soon as you open the joint. Right there. Pow. In your face. Right there. Slapping you hard. Right here. Oh, by the way, it's a varsity cooler. I just want to tell you who this is. Look at the detail on the inside. You know what's in here right now? Look at this blankets.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at it right here. You know what this is? Nice and cold and chill right there for you.
Wrap me
That's
up in that
awesome.
and tell me everything's going to be okay.
Oh, yes. Look at the detail inside. Look at that. Look at the hot dog right there. Look at that, Easy.
I love it. No, I
The
love
hot
it.
dog, the pizza,
Love it.
all that. Let them get it in, baby. But look at on the side also, the Chicago flag, the numbers of the Bears players that have been retired, the Super Bowl 20 right here also represented. All of this. And then when you flip it on the bottom, bow. Map of the city of Chicago on the bottom of this thing. You ain't even know you needed it. You ain't even know. But I guarantee you look at this, you be like, damn, I really did need this right here. You're damn right. Varsity got your back. And then, just to let you know that it's still a cooler, here goes the opener right here. Here goes the opener right here on the side. This thing is amazing. And I want it. And I want to have it in my life all the time, Matt. Matt, I just want to put things in it, including beers and blankets. I just want to do that, right? So it's the perfect bag for game day. Varsity Coolers will have you set on game day and beyond with the best portable cooler and weekender duffel around, all right? Look at the team colors. They got the map. They got the landmarks. They got the food scene. They got it all. It doubles as a cooler and a travel duffel. When you walk on the plane with this, they're going to look at you, for one, while you sitting in first class with this right here. But for two, this is so dope. So they're going to look at you for two reasons.
I usually want my carry-on to be nothing but cold beers anyway.
This sounds like why we travel together,
This is
man.
how we
This is
do.
how we roll right here. This is how it is. And it fits in a golf cart. And like I stated, you can use it as carry-on luggage. It's perfect Christmas / Hanukkah, Joey Spathis, and a holiday gift. The 21 teams are represented. Not all 30 yet, but 21 of them teams, because a lot of detail. They want to make sure all of them right. That's
There's
why it's
only
only
one
21.
that matters.
21. They want to make sure
the
it's
F
all
down.
right. Yeah, they want to make sure. Yeah, well, fair point, man. I can't argue that. So they're perfect for any football fan in your life. They're built to show up in style and party and rep your team and city all the time. And let's say you people out there want to go work out. Easy, you in shape. You look like you pump a little iron. You
a bit,
stay look right.
yeah.
You a little something, you know what I mean?
That's right.
A little something, you know, you keep it as a gym bag as well. You know what I mean? Put your clothes in here, keep your gym bag and everything. It'll keep you right. There's the varsity detail right here on the side as well, man. So head over to varsitycoolers.us. That's varsitycoolers.us. Use the code CHGO at checkout. And guess what you're going to get? Take a guess. I give it to you. Now don't guess no more. 10% off of your order is what you're going to get for this awesomeness right here. Varsity Cooler Bags. Stay cool, baby. This is awesome. Damn, I love this bag. Joey, can I have this?
Yeah, you can take that.
You
Joey
asking
said
me?
whatever.
I don't know.
You know,
I also
the answer
like how
is
you
yes.
asked Joey for permission. Like,
Yeah, I'm just asked
what do
Joey,
you
can I have it?
expect him to be like, oh no, that stays here?
No, the
That
fact
is
that he said, I
CHGO
don't know,
property.
is hilarious. Like, I think that's be more funny, like him saying that. Yeah, Joey usually knows what's going on in this.
Joey
You know?
always knows what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I asked him.
Misconception. I have no clue.
Tonight's CHGO Bulls postgame also brought to you by our friends at Ray Chevy.
Ray!
It's Black Friday savings time, y'all, at Ray Chevrolet in Fox Lake. As one of the top-selling Chevy dealers in the entire Midwest, you'll always be able to shop one of Chicagoland's largest Chevy inventories. All month long, you can save big at Ray Chevy during their Black Friday sales event, where you can choose from over 100 Silverados in stock. The perfect tailgating vehicle. Or the perfect vehicle to drive off a cliff because you're a Bulls fan and you hate yourself. But that's not all. Get 0% financing with $0 down and 0 payments until 2024. Woo. And I know everybody is looking for savings this time of year.
Facts.
Holiday shopping, everybody loves the word free. Discounts are great. Free? Even better. Free is what you'll get this month when you go to Ray Chevrolet in Fox Lake for
Free
a
tastes
free
better.
oil change. All you need to do is show up and mention CHGO. Hey, we listen to these goons who do this talk show on CHGO. I would like a free oil change. And then they will tell you, here's your free oil change.
That sounds amazing.
It's a Black Friday offer you don't want to miss, but you have to schedule it by November 30th. You can buy with confidence with that Ray price promise.
Ray.
The price you see on their website is the price you will pay when you go to the dealership.
Shut up.
None of that fine print. Oh, that offer was for people named Clarissa or people who have a pet turtle.
Not the pet turtle.
My name's not Clarissa, and I don't have a pet turtle, but I would like the price that I saw online.
Well, 1 out of 2.
Which one?
The pet turtle.
You got a pet turtle? Not at Ray Chevrolet.
Damn it.
That's the Ray price promise. The price you see online is the price you pay, unless it's a price that's even cheaper because he finds you more savings when you come to the dealership. Visit Ray Chevrolet in Fox Lake or raychevrolet.com to get your Black Friday savings. They've been serving the community since 1963.
Say it.
Find new roads.
No, that's what I was waiting for right there. Easy before I
Wait. For you too, right here. I got a secret for you.
What's the secret?
A secret advertisement.
Okay.
It's a company.
That's usually who does advertisements,
And
Joe.
it is
As opposed to an advertisement for a person?
it is revolutionizing nutrition as we know it. It is recommended by most trainers, athletes. We're talking about the Built Bar.
Oh, no. No way.
Why are you doing this to him? Why are you doing this to him?
No way.
Why would you do this
Those
to
who
Easy?
those who know will know. But go try Built Bar.
Easy is still mad at me. to
Yes,
this
I
day.
am.
He
Yes.
is still mad at me Because when we did Locked On Bulls, I did Built-Bar ads all the time.
Shout out Hayes and Pat.
Locked On Bulls for sure. Hayes and Pat for sure. But Easy would always, because I would do the Built-Bar ads.
Yeah,
and he really enjoyed them.
They were great,
and he thought like I was really eating them bars like that. But I never said I had one. I would always say Matt ate them. I would always say Matt ate them bars. They never sent me mine. When me. Easy found out that I didn't eat those bars,
you tricked me.
The look on his face, heartbroken, embarrassed. How dare you? He has never forgiven me for this.
Never.
Easy. I never lied to you.
And you know what? I will never buy the Built-Bar because of you. And there are some delicious flavors like chocolate, mint.
Chocolate.
Mint chocolate.
I actually did buy them and eat them all the time, and they were delicious.
That's what I would say all the time. Is that Matt ate them?
It's too late now. I don't care if it's delicious or not. It's too late.
It's all good. We still got love for Easy. Easy loves me. It's all right, man. But I don't like hurting you, Easy. I don't want to hurt your feelings that, man. It's not my thing, man. All right. It's not my thing. But Easy, before you get out, I want to bring my guy Jay in here. But before you get out of here, I just, again, want to say how much you mean to us here at this show. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, would have went down as it went down when we went in Paris without you. You went and checked out different bars. You went and got us in tune with the actual club when they were playing ball at. That was all you, man. Yeah. Everything we did was because of you. We got up with trash talk because of you. So everything you did, and you were a man of your word. Because I remember even before that, when I even put out the filler that we were talking about coming to Paris, you were like, just let me know, and I will take care of you, bro, and I got you back. And you definitely did that, bro. And we have nothing but the utmost love and respect for you for that, bro.
Man, that's normal. I mean, for you, for the Bulls community, I mean, like I said, it's a family. So, but I'm really glad you enjoyed that.
Thank you.
I'm really glad.
We came across the Atlantic Ocean for a few days because the Bulls were playing in Paris for no good reason.
Right.
And we hooked up with you, and we were stomping around Paris for a few days, and we felt over there like members of the Bulls fan community, which is so damn cool.
But that's because of you. Like, you got to know that.
You're welcome.
You got to know that. I know,
but you know
that.
You have to come back.
Oh, what?
You don't have to come. You don't have to wait for the Bulls. I mean,
I'm quitting this job and moving to Paris like tomorrow.
Tomorrow, bro. We can't wait to come back, bro. We cannot wait to come back.
Be my guest. Be my guest.
Thank you, man.
I mean, this trip was so short.
It was short trip for you, short trip for us.
Yeah,
I feel like we scratched the surface of what it was to be in Paris.
And we were literally there for like a week.
Yeah.
And it still felt like it was short. You know what I mean? But it wouldn't have went down how it went down without you. And you got to know that, bro. Like, for real. It just wouldn't have happened, bro. You gave us a ride back from that long-ass trip.
It was fun.
Court, bro.
It was fun.
Hey, bro. You're amazing, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bulls Nation.
Thank you.
Much love to our guy, Easy.
Our guy,
here.
Easy, man.
He is
The
man.
Our
Hanging
guy,
out in
Easy.
Chicago.
JR, where you at? Come up here.
Let me buy you an Italian beef tomorrow, okay?
Yes, please. My man, my brother. Thank you, man. That's my guy right there, man.
My freaking guy.
Look, Easy, man.
All right, let's keep this quasi post game rolling.
Yes.
On this hilarious Friday night.
Come on in.
When the Bulls lose to Orlando again.
Yes.
Take an easy seat.
Take
a
an
Will
easy
to Go
seat.
Gottlieb seat. It is a
Joey Spastic special.
CHGO Bulls ride or die.
Yes.
A diehard member of Bulls Nation, a big time, long time supporter of ours. You've seen him in the comments.
Yeah.
Flip side, 23.
Hey.
It's JR from Grand Rapids, y'all.
This is big deals.
JR, it's so awesome to have you on the set with us, man.
Amazing, dog.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. First of all, can we point out how the watch is matching the entire ensemble that you got on right now, son? Can we point that out?
This dude doesn't mess around.
This ain't no mistake. You know what I mean? Like, this is on purpose right here, dog. And I appreciate what you're doing. This is awesome. And the jacket that you had on, too. You don't even bring the jacket with you. But that starter jacket that you had.
Man.
OG vintage starter.
Ridiculous. Look at it, dude, with the actual bull on the back.
Oh yeah,
That's hard to
Doesn't
find.
surprise me based on the YouTube profile picture.
Yes, sir.
New Jordans. Doesn't
Dude
surprise
doesn't
me.
mess around.
He don't play,
NHK20 in the comments said, "Welcome, JR from GR."
Hey.
People are happy to see you. Okay, so like, let me just ask you this, JR. Like, as someone who tunes into Bulls content on a daily basis, you are unquestionably diehard.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What were you feeling at the Madhouse tonight watching the Bulls try like almighty hell to stage a fourth quarter comeback against the Orlando Magic for the second straight game? Like, where are you? Where is your heart and where's your mind as a Bulls fan right now?
It's like Groundhog's Day. I don't know. Again. Yeah, just disappointment. You get. I was telling my cousin-in-law who you met
Yes, sir.
earlier. Can I say this?
No, say
it's
what
like
you feel.
victory blue balls.
You can say what you want on CHGO.
Yeah.
Victory blue balls is what it was, and I was rooting for that after that emphatic Kobe dunk with the and one.
It was
I
awesome.
was all up there, you know.
It was awesome.
But disappointment again.
Where do you want them to go from here?
I'm ready to blow it up.
Oh, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot,
I'm ready to
man.
blow it up.
When that report came out on Tuesday that Zach LaVine and the Bulls have somewhat of a new development, acknowledged one another with a let's talk about potential trades to send me somewhere else. Is that something that when you saw that news, you were like, that's probably what this team should be doing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how it feels, man. And you know what's weird is even tonight, like in a game, we saw Zach LaVine get off to that slow start, right? We saw him, 2 points, about 4 points coming into the second quarter, you know what I mean? But he still finished with 34. Like Zach just went crazy. You know what I mean? He got on the hot streak. We saw him do it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, the day after yesterday, day before yesterday, excuse me. When we played the Magic again, we
Right.
saw him do it in that fourth quarter. We
Yeah.
saw him come up, have a great time.
The thing,
Go ahead.
The
No,
thing was,
please.
I was cheering that on, but it was like, yes, get your trade stock value up.
He
Go
wanted
off,
the stock
Zach.
value to go right. He said,
Go off.
Go off. Do your thing. And I mean, and you can't argue with the numbers that he did in 40 minutes. You know, the 34 points, the 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. The first game where I've seen him actually, outside of that 51 he had, where he actually had a really solid percentage from the field. 12 of 20 for 60%, 4 of 11 from the three-point line. That's 36%. Like, that's pretty solid, for Zach. He finished with a +2. But those are really like the numbers I expect Zach LaVine to have on a nightly basis. Like, when I go into a game, he should be the last person I'm thinking about, like who's not going to score, who's not going to do something. Well, Zach is going to do his thing. And he had one of those kind of games after the concern, in the first half for him. But it still wasn't enough. It still was like, I don't feel like we're going to win this game, watching them do those things. But it was good to see him kind of get back to that, because this is the Zach flip side that we kind of know, right?
Yeah.
This is the one. This is the one, Matt. I'm supposed to know this Zach LaVine. This is the Zach LaVine that I'm looking at. This is the one me and Easy sitting here and have discussions about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the Zach, like, this should be a normal thing of him dropping 30 points game. Like, this is easy.
That's like,
Shout out Easy. That was pun intended. Pun intended.
Like, Zach came in tonight and started balling earlier than he did on Wednesday, when he literally didn't make a bucket, I swear, until halfway through the fourth quarter. But tonight, again, first quarter, like, where's Zach LaVine? Your team has been getting off to rough starts, like, in most of your games recently.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the guy. Where are you?
Yeah.
Which is why I look at that image of Zach LaVine and Rich Paul at that college game in Chicago.
Be clutch.
In between Zach and the trade news breaking and then him playing like trash for 3.5 quarters on Wednesday. be clutch. My new feeling about Zach after the last few games, and this is someone who has defended Zach LaVine more often than not and defended Zach LaVine more often than most, he's clutch when it's already over and they've lost. Ooh. That's what it seems like right now. Ooh. Like, yeah, you put up 30-plus tonight, Zach. Good for you. You also still lost to Orlando at home again for the second straight game. And you and your team put up 33 points in the first half of a home game for the second straight game.
Why does that?
What is that?
Awful? That's tough. That sounds incredibly
trash.
Tough, Flip.
That is trash.
That's tough, man.
But please, NBA teams, throw us wonderful offers for Zach LaVine in a trade.
And they will continue to. Like, I still think Zach will get you some value. You know what I mean? Just because it's good. Like, how do you feel his value will be, like, if that goes out there? Because obviously that it's been out there that it's okay to, visit that trade market, with Zach LaVine. Both sides are okay with this. How do you feel his value will be?
I don't know. I think it's lowered. It's like, yeah, it's lowered. I don't know what we can get back for him.
Yeah.
I haven't played with the trade machine like
how dare you?
It's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous thing. We've got another month of trade machine nonsense.
He's a good third guy. He's not, to be honest, I don't think he's supposed to be having his name announced last for us at the Madhouse.
Oh.
In the perfect
face of the franchise, he's not.
In the perfect situation, he's your second best player. In the perfect situation.
Yes.
In most other situations, if you're a team going to conference finals and finals, he's your third best player. And he's been put in these shoes.
Explain that. Wait, I don't understand. In a perfect situation, in a perfect situation for Zach.
In a perfect situation for Zach.
Yes.
He could be, I think, the second best player on a very good team that can.
But I think what I'm trying to clarify for you is you would rather for a perfect team, he's probably closer to a third best player.
Yes.
For a team that's really got all their pieces.
Yes.
Yeah. If he's third, you're going to a championship.
Yeah, you're good if he's a third. Right.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Correct.
Which is like if hypothetically the Bulls and Lakers talk because they want some other piece to come.
And they
along.
will. They'll talk.
Like if you're trying to get me excited about Rui and D'Lo and a 2029 pick for Zach, I feel gross about that.
Yeah, very.
But if Zach goes there and is the third best player behind LeBron and AD, works great for Zach LaVine, does not work great for the Bulls. How are you supposed to rebuild?
I still don't think they beat Denver even with that.
No.
I still don't see that happening.
Nugs all the way.
Yeah. No, you're all in.
I am not even trying to hide the fact that the Nuggets are my Western Conference team now. I have fully adopted them. The Bulls make me sad. I was chanting "Sell the team" at the United Center.
No, you weren't. Disagree. You weren't chanting. You were violently yelling.
Yes, violently
Sell the team. There's no chant.
What's the difference between chanting and violently yelling?
Oh, God, I can explain it. Thank you for asking me that. A chant is something like, yes, that's a chant. That's not what was going down at the UC.
No.
Roar, anger, anguish, pain, and love.
Yeah, there was
I hate you.
There was mothers covering their children's ears.
Yes.
So they're
from the first quarter. From the first quarter.
You mean the first quarter when the Bulls were losing like 30-12?
Yes.
By the way, there are videos. There's videos on the CHGO Sports page. 100%. Go check on Twitter.
You should have saw people when I moved to the other side and I'm listening to Pat yell and I'm like, hey, man, I can't hear you. Could you say it louder? And Pat was like, I can accommodate you. Absolutely. And I'm tapping people next to me like, hey, watch this. Shout out! That's violently yelling.
I told you, given the current state of things, I felt dirty being in the building tonight.
You did say
I'm a Bulls fan who's fed up.
Yes.
So if I was going to be in the building tonight, the least I could do is break my vocal cords, screaming my discontent, because this shit will not fly with me.
You know we got a game tomorrow, right?
I'm sick of it.
We got another game tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I can sit here and watch pre and post game with you guys and not kill my vocal cords even more.
You got that video, Joe? Yeah, let's watch this video, Joe. Let's watch this video of Matt Peck. This is Matt Peck at the UC yelling, violently yelling. He will show you the difference between a chant and a violent yell.
Sell the team! Bow! Hey! Sell the team!
We should have made it a chant.
Where was the chant? Nobody was with him. That's what a chant is. Everybody is saying, no, everybody was concerned about his well-being.
It was
looking at him.
It was so much louder. It was so much louder.
Yes, you were.
When there were Bulls
were.
fans cheering just irresponsibly and haphazardly on that bullshit comeback in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you mean how they enjoying the game?
It was so much louder when they were down 17 and nobody was cheering about
anything. Be rooting for their team while Matt Peck is violently yelling, "Sell the team." How dare Bulls fans want their team to win?
Hey.
Yes. How dare they?
Matt,
how dare they?
Let me just ask you this.
Matt,
Go ahead.
You cooked.
Let me just ask you this.
You
For
cooked.
those Bulls fans who were either watching at home on TV tonight or with us in the United Center tonight, cheering along that comeback in the fourth quarter, oh my God, the Bulls are going to come back and win this game. If the Bulls tonight are 5-8 instead of 4-9, do you really feel good about that? Do you really feel good about cheering for that fourth quarter comeback tonight? Oh, the majesty. Oh, the wonder of a fourth quarter comeback on your home floor against the same trash team you lost to 2 nights ago. And you need another miracle comeback to try again to beat them. And you still fail. I hope y'all enjoyed cheering for those few possessions in the fourth quarter that made you feel part of the vibe of the madhouse. I was sitting there down the stretch of that fourth quarter cheering on every Magic made bucket because I am looking at the big picture, and that shit is trash.
But Matt, you can ask you the same question. Like, what is the difference between them having that record? Like, you obviously wanted them to have that loss. That means more than actually having that win.
Do.
Can I jump in
what
with
is the
something here?
difference then?
Can I jump in with something here? We talked
do.
about this at a time last year, and I'm having trouble. And there's people in the chat here that are saying, like, what are you guys rooting for?
Okay.
Should I be rooting for a win or for a loss? And we went through
I'm
this.
all about wins,
We
bro.
went
But
through
go
this
ahead.
with the Cubs last season. So the 2 full seasons, like, not this past season, but last season. And Luke Stuckmeyer said something that really resonated with me. And he said,
Talk to me.
Cub how you want to Cub.
Oh,
I'm not going to tell you how to Cub, and I'm not going to tell you guys here on the show or in the chat how to Bull. If you're Matt Peck and you're rooting for a loss every fucking game because you want a better chance at that ping pong ball, then you Bull like that, and I applaud you for it.
Which is why.
And if you're Big Dave and you want to see the Bulls compete and you want to go and see your team pull out close games and win, and you want to be excited like we were when Kobe White flushed that and one and Caruso hit the go-ahead 3, then
Quite
you
exciting.
could bowl like that too. And there's room for all of us on this trade because ultimately I don't think any of us are bowling to the NBA Finals. But bowl how you want, ultimately, we're going down in this direction.
When the Bulls were making that run in the fourth quarter and most of the rest of the crowd that you see tonight was jumping up out of their seats and roaring and, oh my gosh, the Kobe dunk and this hit 3, I peacefully sat there silently. When the Bulls were doing good things.
Bullshit.
I literally
you
sat there in silence.
silently because they were actually making a comeback and winning the game.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only reason you were silent. But when Orlando hit buckets, there was no silence among you, sir. So don't sit there like, no, I was letting everybody have their moment. It's okay. No, get the hell out of here with that crap.
I did.
You was not doing that, dog. You were quiet because the Bulls were hitting shots. And when Orlando hit them, yeah! Sell the team, Jerry! Yeah! No, you will not be a hero in this sense right here, letting people, no, I let you guys have your moment.
I did.
Do it like this. Do it. You weren't letting them have their moment. They were actually hitting shots, so you had nothing to cheer for. You ain't gonna lie. Get out of here with that. Be for real. Be real.
I'm being for real. What I said was, when the Bulls made buckets while they were making that run, I sat peacefully and silently in my seat.
You weren't peacefully. Peacefully is a
When the Bulls made
peacefully.
When the Bulls made their buckets.
I disagree with peacefully. Silently, but not peacefully.
I was rolling
You
my
weren't
eyes.
happy.
And you knew that I was in a dark place, and you
I
hugged
did.
me.
And I tried to hug you and
But
get you
I
out of your
was
dark
silent.
place.
I wasn't interrupting Bulls fans having their fun during that comeback.
Yeah, you can't because they're hitting a shot. You can't sit there and say, you suck.
That's all I'm trying to say.
That's not
That's all I'm trying to say. I let the Bulls fans who wanted to enjoy that fourth quarter comeback enjoy the fourth quarter comeback.
What about their first quarter?
They scored 33 points in the first half. Again. What?
Oh, man.
What do you want me to do?
Dude, Matt is the best.
What do
I
you want
swear
me
to
to do?
God. He's the best.
We've
out
got to
here,
take a
dog.
second break, and then we will come back and dive into y'all's
for
super
hanging.
chats who are hanging out with us
Thanks.
tonight.
Thanks
We
for
thank
having
you. We thank our guy, Flipside, a.k.a. JR from GR.
Flipside.
One of our ride or dies here at CHGO. The man, JR.
guy.
Oh, my goodness. Tonight's CHGO Bulls Postgame brought to you by our friends at Circus Sportsbook, who offer tight money lines and the low hold model. They always strive to have those spreads and odds at -110, whether you're taking over-unders, whether you're taking spreads on a game. -110, unlike a lot of other sports books who will do 115, 120, just because they're cheap.
Just because?
Not Circa. They also don't limit player space on their winnings.
Okay.
So if you're on a hot streak, no limits for you. They give everyone the same limits, unlike other sports books. They also encourage the people who use their Circus Sportsbook app to download and try all the other sports betting apps that are out there right now.
Okay.
We know that there are lots because
Yes.
they are confident that more often than not, you will find the best value, the best odds, the best spreads at Circa. They also have incomparable customer service.
Comparable.
They have the people behind the Circus Sports brand resolving issues for you in a timely fashion, unlike other sports books who use the dreaded chatbots. No one likes chatbots.
Joey hates him.
Joey hates them. I hate them. Maybe one thing that Jerry Reinsdorf and I see eye to eye on is that we both hate chatbots.
Oh!
I'm guessing.
Oh, that's a growth.
He's
don't
like
even
96
gamble, and I
years
hate
old.
him.
He doesn't know how computers work. All aspects of the app are being run by the same team that runs the main Circus Sportsbook at Circa Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. We've been there. We can vouch. Incredible staff.
Yes.
They take care of you. Download the Circus Sports Illinois app at circusports.com/Illinois-app today. Also, be on the lookout for their events, watch parties, and tailgates. If you or someone you know may have a problem with gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-426-2537. Text GAMB to 833-234 or visit areyoureallywinning.com.
George Spencer, what time is it?
Good time. Who?
Oh, he was on it. He was ready. He was correct. I like that very much, sir. Great job. You shouldn't have to worry when you're buying tickets to your next big event. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all your sports, music, comedy, and theater events nearest you with killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their best price guarantee. Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying tickets. Game Time has deals on tickets right up to the start of the event and even an hour after it starts. And I'll be late. So sometimes that's all I think. It is not the place. It is the place to find last-minute seats. Find exclusive flash deals and sponsored deals on tickets for football, basketball, baseball, concerts, comedy, theater, and much, much more. And with zone deals, you pick the section and Game Time will do the selecting. Get my drum roll ready, Joey. With an average savings of 18%. Oh, my Lord. That is an awesome new thing right there. And Game Time guarantee means you'll always, and I mean always, have the best price. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code CHGO for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem the code CHGO for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Because Matt Pat, what's up with it?
Game Time.
Who?
I would like to thank the 90s Bulls and the Last Dance documentary for giving me the heart to carry through with the end of that ad read.
Yes.
Because otherwise, after watching that tonight, I'd be like, game time?
Who? What?
Joining us now in the third chair, welcoming back
Yes.
the triumphant return, the blood of
Return
this man,
of the
Big
man.
Dave. It's his big brother, John Watson. Give it up, y'all. Man.
Hey, you know what?
He don't like saying big brother. He likes saying older brother. Because
just 'cause.
you see it. Right. You see it. You see
Everybody in the Watson family can eat. I've learned this.
Those are facts.
They can eat.
It's what
They
it
can do
is.
this.
Those are facts.
And
You
they
gotta
are
be careful
there are
what you
no
tell
leftovers.
and they are
Joey's
all
a chatty
He
Spaps.
remembers everything.
and they are
Chatty
all
Spaps
very
is out here. He'll run
I
it.
see you.
they are all
I see
and
you.
they are all polite. They are all polite.
Yes, we are. When we need to be.
Polite.
Like
I don't
today.
remember what the word Dave used. Polite jackass, something.
No, I said polite. I said polite aggression.
polite aggression.
Where you get jackass? Like, who
Right,
get
well,
that?
you just-
Where you get that
you
one
just-
from?
I may have missed.
Right.
I may have
What
misspoke.
is this?
May have misspoke there.
Joey just dipped into his own thing right there. Like,
You making it up as you go.
make it up as he rolled. You know what
It
I mean?
sounded good.
That was
Yeah.
not accurate. That was an
sounded good.
It
inaccurate.
felt right in his soul, though.
No,
It felt
that
right
didn't.
to
It
him.
felt
All you
wrong.
need to know is this 100% real.
Hey,
All
we
the
gonna
time.
be honest, brother.
All the time.
That's
you
how we
don't want
roll.
to hear it, you're in the wrong place.
This
And
is
we
the
like
facts.
Joey. Shout out to Joey, though.
Shout out, Joe.
Shout out
our guy.
shout out to Big John.
Joey's
My
our
man,
guy.
Matt. What does that say on your shirt?
Sell the team.
Oh, okay.
Sell the
checking.
team. Sell the
Just
team.
making sure I can still read.
Sell-
That's it. Yeah.
That's all.
He is grown.
In case
So
you
make
didn't
sure he
He's
good.
a grown
see the
man.
video that Joey just played of us at the United Center a couple hours ago.
Hey, I was sitting next to him at the game.
Yes, please
Yes.
tell your
I-
experience
I-
of sitting next to Mac Peck
so
at the game.
I had never actually heard Matt express himself in that manner.
Oh, okay. All
Well,
right.
I mean, I wasn't surprised.
Right.
But it was like, is Jerry sitting under us right now? Let me turn the mic up a little bit. And you know what? As fans, ordinary fans, I mean, you all are superstars. But for
stop.
little
Stop
fans
this.
like me, like living vicariously through you all, I appreciated that.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate because you told the truth.
Bulls fans are allowed to feel differently.
Exactly.
Wherever you are on your Bulls fan journey, if you were rooting for that comeback to happen tonight,
Yeah.
more power to you.
Yeah. And we all know it wasn't going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? I mean, am I being too blunt on this?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
There's no such
I
thing
said
as
it
being
last
too
game.
blunt on CHGO Bulls.
No, I said it last game. I was like, they're not going to win this game.
There's no
and
way.
I said it this game. I was like, they're not going to
It wasn't happening.
It wasn't going to go down.
And
No,
I'm
no.
looking down and I'm thinking to myself, this is a tournament game.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to get $500,000
Right.
for each
Right.
winning player.
Yep.
And some of those other games that happened last Friday night, or was it this week, the Tuesday game, people are like throwing punches at each other.
Yeah.
Trying to win these in-season tournament
That's
games.
right.
Which, as a fan who saw the outline of what this in-season tournament is, was like, why do we care? I don't know if it's the in-season tournament or whatever else, but like sparks were flying.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
Draymond and Rudy Gobert strangling each other to death. Yeah. You had the Lakers and
Right.
Grizzlies
Right.
getting beef with each other.
Hating
Like,
each other. Yep.
there's
It looked
clearly
serious.
some level of actual incentivizing of these players in these games.
So we had two parks when I was growing up. It was Stony Island Park and Beswick
Beswick,
Park.
for sure, for
Beswick
sure.
was closer to us.
Yes,
we
it
were
was.
like three blocks from Beswick
Yes, it
Park,
was, for sure.
Right? But and they had and it was an elevated court. Right? So if you like missed a layup or you were still in the air and somebody pushed you from behind, you're probably gonna hurt your ankle.
Yep.
Okay, because it was off the floor about like this.
Yeah.
And if you started a fight, okay, you got what you
Sound
had
like
coming.
Tuesday.
Right. Exactly. So if you coming down on the fast break, hard layup, and you coming right off that platform, here's where the dirt is.
Yeah.
Here's the cement.
Yeah.
Right. And you, because you mad because we ahead, you get that push.
Yep.
You might be out for a couple of weeks.
Just a couple.
Okay.
Just a
couple of
couple.
weeks.
You
Right.
know what I mean?
But
Just
then
a
when you
couple.
come back, it's like Matt gonna be out for about 6 months. So next time he's on the court, I'm pushing him off.
John, that is what they call a career-ending injury.
Right. At 12 years old.
Oh yeah, exactly.
12 years old, his knees are shot.
That's it. Listen, I went to the. I didn't make the basketball team in 6th grade, and I was at Bessemer every day.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a fact.
and next thing you know, I was on the team, and I was dropping those guys off.
Yep.
And I never let them forget it,
Yep.
especially off of that high platform.
And shout out Scoop Jackson for that too.
Scoop Jackson,
Shout out Scoop.
Martin Luther Educational Center.
Yes, sir.
You mean Chicago Sun-Times columnist?
Oh, talk slow to him. Talk
Scoop.
slow.
Robert
Yes.
Scoopy Jackson.
Right.
Legend.
Okay.
That's the one.
Absolutely right.
He's still not taller than me. I can still get off my shot in traffic because of him.
Yes, sir.
Watching what he did.
Yep.
Okay, I looked up to Scoop. That was my man.
Shout out.
It still is my man.
John, Anthony in the comments wants to know, is Big Dave's older brother on the blow it up train with this Bulls team?
Is he on the blow it up train?
Yeah.
Meaning, do you want this to get blown up and start over?
You mean like that?
Like
picture?
that dude. Like that guy wants to
Like that guy.
Yes.
So I will say that David is an optimist. Okay,
More so than you?
Yeah,
It's who I am.
yeah. He's that guy.
It's just who I am.
Okay, he's that guy.
It's who I am.
I try to be that guy. He is that guy. Okay, it's hard for me. I'm more in your camp.
It's insufferable.
Oh my god.
I mean, I love him. And if we're being honest, like, he probably has saved me from suicide several times. But, like,
Trust me, I understand.
It's also simultaneously exhausting
I understand.
to be around someone this optimistic all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Right.
The fact I can save a life, I will take all of the whatever comes with it. As long as it's saving you and I can see you tomorrow.
But
I'm
you know
fine.
what? If you keep asking the right questions, you'll hear a different reaction.
Facts.
But see, you're
That's
not going to
facts.
keep asking the questions because when you ask once or twice and he keeps insisting that this is how it is, you want to go off to something else. But he really don't want you to go off to nothing else. He just like trying to be okay. But if you ask one more time, like Dave, seriously, did you see how many points did they score in the paint tonight? And he'll know the stats. And he'll be like, well, you know, I mean, they had 40 attempts in the paint. They only hit 10 of them. But, you know, it's still early in the season.
Yeah.
Now, what he really wants to say is, y'all suck. But he's not going to say that.
Because I got to see it. I got to see it. It's early.
It's
After
early.
20 games, ask me.
And that's
After 20
That's
games, ask
understandable.
me. If you ask me that, and I'll be like, okay, this shit is
Well,
trash.
yeah.
That's
But it came early this year. Christmas came early this
that's
season.
13.
Dog.
We're at
Yes.
13 right now.
No, Christmas came very early this season, dog. Because watching him being happy that I lost my goddamn mind, sitting here and talking on this show, where he was just so happy for it. You know what I mean? But
Hey,
let
it's
the
not
hate
new.
flow
Yes.
through you.
It's not new. It's I gotta see. I gotta see it. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You gotta show it to me.
Hey.
dog. Like I said, that's the Watson trade.
That-
We are.
say it ain't like
That's who
doing.
we are. Like,
That's who
I
we
gotta
are.
see it.
Got
I
to
got
see it.
to see it. You show it to me, I
That's
believe
right.
you.
Right.
I will believe you. Whoever you show me who you are. Oh, you're trash?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
All right.
You're ass.
I see that.
I see it. I'm gonna call it like that.
Yep.
Exactly. Immediately.
Hey.
But if I see some hope in you, I'm gonna roll with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
I'm gonna roll with that,
Exactly.
man.
But it's truthful.
But it's honest.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Right.
we wasn't raised to lie. Like
No,
we're
no,
gonna
we
be
weren't.
straight up. We're gonna be
Nope.
honest about it. But
Saying
damn,
it ain't like doing.
saying it, come on. That's his favorite saying. I
That-
told him that. He
Oh,
like that.
man.
He like that one a lot.
Hey.
That's he like that one a lot.
I heard that every day of
You
my
feel
life.
what I'm saying? You better tell him. You better tell him, dog.
Every
The
day.
Watson family saying that I have heard have been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Oh, we got. Oh, it's a whole bunch
That's
of.
real.
Oh, it's a lot,
yeah.
bro. Oh, it's a lot more.
It's a whole bunch
a
of. them.
whole lot more. so
Whole
many.
bunch of. them.
So many. So
Listen,
many.
I had to
dog.
put. I had to.
The other Watson family saying is Big Dave rolling his eyes at my white boy ignorance. That is the second most frequently used Watson white boy saying.
I don't roll my. I hug him.
No, yeah, right.
I just hug him.
Go
dog.
give him some love.
I'm like, he don't know.
Give
It's all right.
him some love.
It's okay.
I mean, well.
He does. He really does. He really does.
Let's read some super chats, Joe.
Come on,
and
Joe.
then let's get out of here and let people enjoy their Friday night.
Chats.
All right, AK says impeccable consistency, 33-point half, 2 games in a row.
That's a thing that happened.
Clutch Sports and LaVine, mission accomplished.
Ayo.
Billy, outstanding coaching and gum chewing. Ben says,
Ben.
gotta enjoy the game and life. Never know when it'll end. Sell the team. Go Bulls. I hate Jerry and AK.
Ben.
Hey, that's a
Same.
good perspective.
Right on,
Sounds like
Same.
Stay happy.
Right.
Rudale, I've hit my limit. Just blow it up and bring back Denzel Valentine and Chris Dunn.
Whoa. Slow down.
I mean, I'm all for making jokes.
Yeah, slow down.
That wasn't a joke.
I hope that was a joke.
That hurt my soul. No, don't do
But
that.
Duke,
brother.
the Duke's got an
The
idea.
Duke. Hey, Joe, who the Duke?
John Wayne, baby.
Thank you.
Idea for Wait, the Duke is the Duke.
He didn't.
Idea for CHGO video.
He had no idea. He had no
30
idea.
minutes of Matt Peck sitting stone faced in a lawn chair outside the UC, just whipping hats at the stadium. No commentary necessary, just pure catharsis. I'd watch it on repeat every night to fall asleep.
Shout out
Well,
to
what
the
are you
Duke.
saying,
love the
Playboy?
Hey, hey, Joe, he was doing John Wayne.
Yeah, I got that because of the
Did you
way.
get that?
Yeah.
Did you get
I'm
that?
John Wayne at the first Thanksgiving, Pilgrims.
Hey, Joe,
And he said pilgrims.
studied.
He did.
I sent him to the studying.
Also, if you give me one of these victory coolers full of Goose Island beers and a couple of layers, I will happily sit in a lawn chair across the street from the United Center and throw hats at it for the rest of time.
I'd sit with him.
Rosite says, all I want to say is trade Caruso. He deserves to win. Mid 3 are cooked.
Who
3.
depends?
Oh, the mid 3 are the cooked 3. Good
Who
night.
depends to win?
Caruso deserves to win.
What? Only
does.
him?
Only him.
That's the only person
12-man team, right?
singled out. Yeah.
All right, I'm just checking.
Hopefully we get a haul for a winner like Caruso the GOAT. So whoever's
Caruso the GOAT.
Yes.
I
I
like
mean,
Caruso.
Trade him now.
Okay.
I like. I ain't gonna lie, I like
I
Caruso.
like Caruso a lot.
Let me
Trade him
just-
He does have a
tomorrow.
lot of value.
Let me
Yes.
just interrupt for
2
a second.
first-round picks.
Yes.
Big Dave's giving me shit for being at the United Center tonight, cheering on a Bulls loss.
Because it's fun.
Because that's the thing that happened. That's
What
how
did
it
you
goes.
say? What
We have
was-
video proof.
However,
Wait.
Yeah.
There was
However-
3 things he said. I'm not gonna repeat.
Okay. All right.
I'm not.
anytime Caruso did something good tonight, Big Dave yelled, "Give me 2 draft picks!"
No, that's not true. I said, give me 2 first-round picks. Come on, Flip. Hey, Flip.
Tell
I was
it
on
all.
him, bro.
Tell it
Give me
all.
2 first-round picks, bro. Give me 2 of them things.
Tell
2.
it all.
All of it. Give me 2 first-round picks.
AK again says
18. Give me 2 first-round picks.
heat up tomorrow. Thank God we only have 69 games remaining. Is that it?
Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
69.
13 down.
69 times.
69
Hey,
to go.
hey, hey.
Nice.
Do, 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 do.
The Duke.
Hey.
That's a Rick James song.
Yes, it
but
is.
We're gonna leave
yes,
that alone.
it is. Yes, it is. God damn it.
Oh, we got
Big
another
Dave,
Duke.
here's $50 toward your very own varsity cooler. Happy early Hanukkah. Yeah, shout out you, Duke. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you,
I ordered
Duke.
one because you advertised the heck out of it. And if I ever get to meet you, we can be twinsies.
My
Pat,
guy.
great job on the CDJR read, but I'm not buying you a car.
Not yet.
There are limits.
Not yet, Duke. Not yet. Not yet, Duke.
Yes.
Never say never.
Honestly, the Duke,
Hey,
the Duke
the
for
Duke.
sure. If
Hey.
you combine the Duke super chats, I'm sure we could buy it.
No, if we
Duke
could buy
is
the
a
Duke
hero.
super chats from the Bears and our show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
ain't buy it.
We can definitely
we can
do
buy
it.
a car
Yeah.
for sure.
We can get
Duke,
maybe-
Duke has disposable income.
I don't want Duke to buy me a car. I don't even.
He got
if,
some
if
room.
Duke wants to buy you a cooler and not me a cooler, that's fine. Just buy me a beer, man. Just come
Yeah.
hang out.
Duke,
just buy me a
come
beer.
how
hang
about
out,
this,
Duke.
Duke? I'm sure we
Hang
can
out.
all get on board with this. Why don't you
Yes.
buy the Bulls, and that would be great.
But yes, buy me a cooler, Duke. I'm with it.
Richie says, I
I'm
is
trying to track
sad
down billionaires every day.
again. Jelly, I like this one from Jelly.
sorry,
That's great.
Richie.
This one from Jelly's awesome. I'm wondering how
perpetual.
many of the live diehard audience in the studio tonight are patiently waiting to be beamed by a Peck hat throw. The ultimate CHGO diehard badge of honor.
That's true. Joey's been beaned.
I think I'm the
Joey's
only one.
Joey's been beaned.
I also just now threw my first hat
He
of the
did.
night.
He threw his first hat over this way.
I'm the only person ever.
Flip side
like-
saw it live.
I-
He saw
No
it live.
windows were broken. No pets were harmed.
No,
It's
this
crazy.
time.
We should have had Easy and John and JR wearing like some sort of protective headgear.
Easy John and JR,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay, fair enough.
They should
Fair
have had
enough.
some sort of protective.
Turns
or-
out you
Hey.
need
John,
fewer
did you have
hats
to did you have to
throw.
sign a waiver before you sat on set with him after a
I'm
loss?
a man, Casamigos. Like,
Okay.
you got to get them right.
Casamigos.
Casamigos.
AK
My
again.
boy Jules.
Somebody
We can
called
root-
But I
yeah.
call them Casamigos.
Well, that's
Somebody
Jules.
call-
That's Jules softball all-star.
Yeah.
We can root
George
for
Clooney.
Bulls wins all we want, but fully on display is what this team is. One that scores 33 and a half. 32,
Twice.
32 tonight or 33?
And look, we upset.
Sadly,
33 points.
Come on,
That's,
33
that was in
points
the dream.
in consecutive home
That was in the dream.
first half.
sadly, we will embark on a rebuild journey of 20 to 30 wins for the next 3 seasons while Jerry will rake in as always.
Did he say rebuild?
I think he did. I think he did.
Really? You said rebuild, right?
He did.
Okay.
I did. Yeah. I'm the voice of the thing.
You're the voice of it, right? Because you sounded.
We did.
You sounded like you supported.
The rebuild?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, we with it.
And the
gotta
rebuild
start
starts with what?
ISO Noah.
team.
All right, so
Can we persuade Zach to stay if we fire Billy?
No.
He's the problem to me.
Fire
The
who?
Players.
Billy.
What do you think? Bad last play. He was open, but no rebounders.
No.
They don't think so.
Appreciate the super chat, ISO Noah.
It's a wrap, bro.
As someone who's been mostly defending and believing in Zach and Billy for most of the past 3 years, I'm ready for both of them to go.
Yeah, it's a done deal.
This
bro.
is not a keep some of the pie,
Right.
Because like there's only mold on this part of the pie, and you could shave off the mold. No, the entire pie is moldy. Throw it in the goddamn trash.
There's no
you
pie.
shaving mold off the side of the pie and still eat?
I'm not saying I do that.
I'm about to
He
say
ain't
you
got
can
that.
hang out in our family.
Did you wash your right? Did you wash your hands?
You know what I'm
That's all
saying?
you.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm about to say you can hang out with us. Son. You just described a couple of wonderful Watson nights.
If it's a slice of cheese I need for my sandwich, and there's a little crusty, like tiny corner of mold on that slice
Okay.
of cheese, then I will absolutely carve that off and use the rest of the cheese.
That's fair.
Real talk. Denny Vonnegut. Billy
Yeah.
Donovan.
Yes,
sir.
I said Denny. I don't even.
Dilly
know what to say.
Bonovan?
He was a hell of a college basketball player.
He was.
He's a hell of a college
They called
coach,
him
too.
Billy the Kid. I'm talking about when he was in college.
Where did he go? Providence.
Providence.
Yeah, I'm
And he
when
was
George
drop-
Spathis taught me,
Listen,
taught me
he
about
was
this.
dropping people
George
off.
would be proud.
And he was 6'1", 6'2". He was dropping people off.
Even got
Yo,
some years
Billy
in the
the Kid.
NBA.
Huh?
You know
Even got some
Billy
years
the
in the
Kid is?
NBA.
Yes, he did.
As a player.
Yes, he did.
You know who Billy the Kid is, Joey?
Billy the Kid.
You know who Billy the Kid is?
I feel like he's some sort of like criminal.
Yes.
Yes.
Was I right?
And that's what,
Yes.
that's what they called him.
You're right.
That's what
I
they
was
called
right.
him. He was
Billy
knocking
Donovan,
people down.
also a phenomenal college basketball coach. College basketball coach.
Yeah, he was a great
He
coach.
won back-to-back titles at Florida.
He did.
With
Joakim
with
He
Noah.
was a
Joakim
great
Noah.
coach.
Shout
With
out. This guy knows
Joakim
him.
Noah and
And Al Horford.
What's the other kid? Al Horford, but
Yeah.
there was a third one. What's
Corey
the guy?
Brewer.
Corey Brewer, yeah.
Corey
And
Brewer.
the last super of the chat of the night is from Ricky. He says, "Can we
Ricky.
trade the coach, Billy the Kid, as a throw-in when
Trade
Zach
the coach?
LaVine leaves?"
I think they might leave at the same time.
Ooh.
I don't think you can
By
throw
choice or not?
coaches into trades. Don't think that's a thing you can do.
I think you can. Right? Did Doc Rivers get traded once?
No.
He
Doc
didn't?
Rivers?
I thought Doc
As a
Rivers
player?
got traded.
He said,
He got traded a couple times.
I thought he got traded as a coach. That's happened
was in
before.
Atlanta.
Sean Payton.
Can't trade coaches, Joe.
Yeah, can't trade the coach.
I'm not sure about that.
That is just about it. One more quick shout out to our friends at Goose Island who help us get through all kinds of dark times.
Thank you,
as
Goose.
Bulls fans. Chicago's beer since 1988.
My man.
Try the Oktoberfest. Try the Beer Hug family of
312.
pale ales. Try the 312. Them right there.
I'm sorry,
Try
by the
Twin
way-
Pocket Pilsner. We need more of those.
That was the
in
only
our
area code when I
work
was growing
fridge
up.
Immediately.
It was.
Grab Ultra Fresh Brewery exclusive beers at Goose Island's original
Yeah.
brew house on Clybourne Ave in Lincoln Park or from their tap room on Fulton Street in Westtown. Goose Island, it's Chicago's beer.
By the way,
And
Doc
other
Rivers was
area
traded
codes.
as a coach. That is a thing.
That's the thing
He
that
was
happened?
traded from the Celtics to the Clippers. In
Who was?
Doc Rivers in 2013.
Doc
Celtics
Rivers.
to-
Yeah, he was.
Celtics to the Clippers, as a
right?
coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers was a great basketball player,
Chicago.
particularly
Where you from,
defensively.
Joey?
Chicago.
You better say that. You better
Our
say
city.
Maywood, Illinois.
it. Yay.
Proviso East.
Yay.
Yep. Shout out to Doc.
We're
Shout
talking
out.
about replacing the Bulls head coaching chair, and there's someone in our comments asking yet again about Mark Jackson. I swear to freaking God.
Mark
Really?
Jackson,
Do
who
you
was
not-
just banned from the
Did you
Knicks.
not see the news that just broke a few days ago?
You don't want to talk to Abdul then.
He came in to like the MSG network, like the Knicks version of NBC Sports Chicago, and was there for a week, and then got fired because no one likes him.
Is that what happened?
Pretty sure that's what happened. Pretty sure that's what happened.
We're going with Peck Truth out here. God damn it. That's what we rolling with.
If I have to listen to one more Bulls fan recommend Mark Jackson, I'm going to jump into
hand
the
down, man
freaking
down, man.
Chicago
Hands
River.
down,
Hand
man
down,
down.
man.
Mama,
there goes that
Hey, Mark Jackson was a really good coach.
He was solid.
He just was not smart enough to stay on the good side of the guy who was paying him.
Ooh. That's
Real
a bar. That's a
I don't know
bar.
where that man's going, but he's not coming to coach my team. That's all I know.
That's true. He's not.
Those
not.
are facts.
That's true. That's true.
Those are facts.
Hand down, man down, man.
I mean, could it get any worse?
Mama, there goes that man.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
May I have this dance?
We're all gonna die someday, and Bulls fans are all sad.
All right.
Thank you for indulging us in our fun hangout with our fellow CHGO
Cody,
diehards
you
who
and Cody.
went to the game with us tonight.
It gets no more fun than this.
Yay.
We're back tomorrow.
Not at
Bulls
all.
Heat, 7 p.m. tip-off, 6:30 pregame. We have to do this again.
Again.
If you want to
With
do
a
this
straight
again,
face.
You back, Joe?
we will be here.
Joe, you be here?
I'll be here.
All right.
Shout out to
Right.
our guy, Willie
Right.
Gottlieb, who joined us earlier on in tonight's postgame. Our pal and producer, Joey Spathis. He's
Hey,
the man.
Joey,
Shout out.
Big Dave
gotta
Bow,
support him,
BWL
man.
Sports. I'm Bulls
you
underscore Peck.
can't be off the premises. You got to support it.
I'm on. I'm on.
Shout out
All right.
to
right.
Mr.
Hard-headed
John
makes a
Watson,
soft ass.
to Easy, to JR from GR. Everybody hanging out with us tonight. Everybody who came with us.
Everybody at the takeover.
Everybody at the takeover.
We got
Alexis.
Paris in the house.
Shout out to you. Scott, shout out to you. Everybody. Peter, shout out to you.
J2.
Gus.
Wait.
Shout out Gus. Alexis.
Is he acting like he can count to 75th Street?
Hey.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Hey.
Oh, 95th. They closed.
All right.
They closed recently.
They closed.
We're going to continue discussing
I
this.
used to work.
All right,
I used to
Pack.
work at Courtesy
Sorry.
Home Center
Chicago.
and go to
Southside.
lunch.
We love
at
Bulls
y'all.
Gary
fans, we
Fisher.
love y'all.
We love
Hit
y'all.
the thumbs
I live
up.
right down
Thank
the
you.
street.
We will try again tomorrow. 6:30
Southside.
pregame.
East side.
Southside.
West side.
See you right
We
back.
love y'all. Peace and love, y'all. We out.
Sell the team. Sell.